Here we go again, people. You know what? I was going to cover a few topics, but I'm going to get right to my main topic. Bitch ass niggas. I need your opinion. Actually, I want your opinion on something. You know how us fellas get down on the phone, right? When we talk to each other, we might have opinions on a chick or somebody else, and we tell you because you might, we homies. How do you feel about a homie who goes back and repeats what you say, or even adds to it, and then says you said it? Now, is that gangster-like? Is that the new thug? Is it what's the deal here? Is it cool for somebody to take conversations that you've had and repeat them and be like, "Oh, you said it," like a little bitch? I mean, to me, you got to be a bitch. And from where I grew up, you'd get the shit slapped out of you at the least. At the most, you could get your head blown off your shoulders. Where I grew up. I don't know about where some of these bitch ass niggas grew up. I just thought I'd touch on that. But you tell me, am I right, am I wrong? Does that make you a faggot to do some shit like that? And I don't mean faggot in a homosexual manner. I mean faggot isn't a faggot. There's a big difference to me. Anyway, topic number 2. Who was it? Who was it messing with me? Ambient techno. Yes. Yes, you talked about my prop. You said I only had one prop, Popular Mechanics, and it was a prop just to show you. I'm not gonna give you I'm not putting my address, though. I think everybody knows where I live anyway. But no, I'm not gonna put up the magazine with the address to show you. But I got a couple more. I went out my way. If they're not coming to my house in the mail, then I really went out my way to get them, to show you that it's not a game. Like I said, you can't be a nerd. You are not a nerd. If this doesn't come in the mail, if these magazines don't come in the mail, you are not a nerd. I don't care what you got to say about it. You're not a nerd. Now, I touched on 2 topics pretty quickly. I got time. Huh, Big Craig? I got time for like another topic. I don't know. What am I gonna touch on? What are cheaters? Let me tell you about a conversation I had with a friend last night. Calls me to tell me that he just broke it off with his girlfriend. He just told her, because he's not getting enough, and he's been cheating around. And he said it's because of her. And I told him, no, you can't blame that on her. When the relationship was not satisfying anymore, he should have just told her it wasn't satisfying anymore, and then went about sleeping with whoever else he was going to sleep with. Otherwise, come on, let's face it, people. You're being selfish. It's a lack of character. It's a lack of morals to not be strong enough to tell someone, I want to see somebody else. What's this big fear of being alone? Where does that come from? Such a fear, such a selfishness that you can't be honest with the partner you're with because you want to be with that partner until you find another partner. What for? There's something wrong with being by yourself? And you can have sex and be single, and not be tied to nobody. I just think that if we were all a little bit more truthful with each other, there'd be a lot less problems. You had to deal with some babies, some people who ain't ready for the new millennium, the new way of living. But,
Can you hear me getting fatter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my partner's next to me eating butter crunch, chocolate chip, peanut butter with extra fudge, vanilla smothered cookies. I don't know what the hell he's thinking about. Two Arizona grape, them big ass Arizonas. I asked him would he like some more sugar. I give him a spoon of sugar. Crazy. Yeah, like I said, my rambles seem to be shutting smaller now because it's only 5 minutes. I can ramble for another 10. I can have a 10-minute blog. No, let me stop. Oh my goodness, what else is there? Facebook. I love Facebook. Let me tell you, I really, really love Facebook. And not like Multiply or MySpace or what else was there? Yahoo 360. Facebook is like signing on and being in your neighborhood. I got a New York network on Facebook that's so deep that I damn near ain't even got to talk to nobody outside of New York. I got mad friends. It's like every adult friend is on Facebook. There's no shame. For some reason, there's no shame in being on Facebook as there might have been on MySpace. Because I hear people say, if you're 40 years old and you're on MySpace, then you don't have a life. If you're on some of the other sites, they tell you you ain't living a life. Facebook seems to be completely accepted. Wouldn't you say that, Craig?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's totally accepted to be on Facebook. And let me tell you, Facebook has brought me business. I don't know about Multiply. I don't remember making no money. I remember making no money on Multiply with you guys. On Multiply. But on Facebook, money. Then again, did I even care to make money on Multiply? Probably not. Probably not. I love my Multiply now. Let's not front, you know. On Facebook, I have no redneck friends. No extremists on Facebook. I have no extremely religious people and spiritual people like that on Facebook. People seem to tone it down on Facebook. Multiply, forget about it. If I'm not bombarded with 2012 predictions and the Lord Jehovah, Jason Jacobs, Malcolm, and whoever else is in there telling me that the world's going to end on a certain day. Oh, goodness gracious. Some of y'all just need to stop. You just preoccupied. And you got 9 to 5s. That's what tripped me out. You be in a cubicle. You in a cubicle predicting the end of the world. Don't you understand how ridiculous you sound? Ridiculous. You're not even in a position of power. You in a cubicle. Matter of fact, while you type in your blog, your boss walk by, you got to stop typing your blog. That's terrible. So before I ramble on any further, I will just come at you another time with another blog. I might do another blog today. I might say cut on this one and start another one. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'll try to get the next one a little bit more organized. Okay, but remember, don't make friends with no bitch ass niggas.